These are the one-hit wonders of 1977, the weird, the unforgettable. And trust me, some of these will have you asking, how on earth did that become a hit? Welcome back to the channel where we break down the stories behind the music you can't forget, even if you sometimes wish you could. Today, we're counting down the top 10 strangest one-hit wonders from 1977, songs that snuck onto the charts, made us scratch our heads, and then vanished into pop history. Let's start. 10. Float On. The Floaters starting us off is a slow jam that might just be the strangest pickup line in musical history.
Let me show you how sweet it could be.
Float On by the Floaters reached number 2 in 1977, and the entire song is basically 4 guys introducing themselves by name and zodiac sign, like a sung version of a dating profile. Aquarius, and my name is Ralph. Seriously, that's the lyric. It's cheesy, it's awkward, and yet it worked. The smooth falsettos, lush production, and romantic vibe made it one of the year's biggest hits. Quick question, would you ever try this at a bar? Walk up and just sing your zodiac sign? I'm guessing not, but hey, it was enough to make the Floaters immortal, if only for one song. 9. Undercover Angel. Alan O'Day.
Undercover angel, midnight fantasy.
Now this one sounds like a romantic ballad at first, until you realize it's basically about a guy who dreams about his perfect lover, only to find she doesn't exist.
Undercover angel, answer to my prayer.
Alan O'Day's Undercover Angel shot all the way to number 1 in 1977, but listen closely and it's kinda bizarre. Crying on my pillow, lonely in my bed. It's part fantasy, part lonely night confession, and part weird bedtime story. But here's the thing, the melody is so catchy, you almost forget how strange the lyrics are. It's like if Barry Manilow wrote a song after 3 nights of no sleep. Strange but undeniably successful. 8. Telephone Man. Mary Wilson.
My fingers did the walking on the telephone man, singing, hey lolly lolly, hey lolly lolly.
Now this one is pure novelty gold. Telephone Man is about, well, a woman who falls for the guy who comes to install her phone line.
Told me what my number was, I got a ding-a-ling, singing, hey lolly lolly.
And the lyrics are just loaded with innuendo. Hey baby, I'm your telephone man. The song is cheeky, borderline ridiculous, and yet it made it to the top 20 in 1977. Was it a love song, a comedy sketch, both? Either way, it got stuck in people's heads, and Mary Wilson never had another hit again. Fun question for you. Do you think a song like this could even exist today without going viral as a meme first? 7. Don't Give Up on Us or David Soul.
Don't give up on us, baby.
Now this one you might remember if you were a fan of Starsky and Hutch. David Soul, yes, Hutch himself, released Don't Give Up on Us in 1977, and somehow it became a number 1 hit.
I know we put a last one by.
The song itself is a sappy ballad, nothing too strange, until you realize this is a TV cop star moonlighting as a crooner. And the lyrics? Don't give up on us, baby. We can still come through. It's a plea, it's dramatic, and it's just a little bit awkward when you imagine him singing it in his cop car. Still, the novelty of a TV star with a hit single was enough to catapult it into one-hit wonder history. Chapter 6. What You Gonna Do?
What you gonna do when she says goodbye?
Pablo Cruz. This one's a soft rock staple with a strangely confrontational edge.
What you gonna do when she is gone?
What You Gonna Do? Hit number 6 in 1977, and lyrically, it's basically a warning to an ex who thinks the grass is greener. What you gonna do when she says goodbye? Not exactly poetry, more like a passive-aggressive conversation you'd overhear in a diner, but with smooth California rock production, the song ended up sounding way cooler than its clunky lyrics. Proof that in the late 70s, vibe could carry a song as much as the words. 5. Feels Like the First Time.
Feels like the best time.
Foreigner. Now you might be thinking, wait, Foreigner had tons of hits. True. But in 1977, this was their debut single and their only big one that year. And while it's a rock classic now, let's be real, the lyrics are hilariously blunt. It feels like the first time, over and over again. Subtle? Not at all, but paired with Lou Graham's powerhouse vocals, it became an anthem. It's one of those songs where you don't even notice how repetitive the lyrics are because you're too busy belting them out. 4. Slow Dancin'. Johnny Rivers.
Slow dance, sway into the music.
Johnny Rivers had been around since the 60s, but in 1977, this was his one major chart comeback. The song is romantic, soft, and catchy. But let's be honest, the lyrics are basically a high school dance in slow motion. Slow dancing, swaying to the music. That's it. That's the song. It's simple to the point of silliness, but maybe that's why it worked. Everyone could relate to that one slow dance that felt like it lasted forever. Number 3, Got to Give It Up. Marvin Gaye. Now hear me out. Marvin Gaye was obviously a superstar, but this particular track was his lone disco-era smash in the US, hitting number 1 in 1977. Lyrically, it's almost stream of consciousness. I used to go out to parties and stand around. Not exactly Shakespeare. It's basically Marvin narrating his awkward night out set to a hypnotic groove, and yet it became iconic, influencing generations of dance and funk tracks. Proof that sometimes a funky beat matters way more than lyrical depth. 2. You Made Me Believe in Magic. Bay City Rollers.
You made me believe in magic. You know that
Now here's a cheesy gem. The Bay City Rollers had some teen idol success, but in the US, this was their lone top 10 hit in 1977.
I can be true to your love.
And the lyrics? Straight out of a Hallmark card. You Made Me Believe in Magic. It's sugary sweet, borderline silly, but in the disco-saturated summer of '77, it felt like a breath of bubblegum pop. It's the kind of song you roll your eyes at now, but if you were a teenager back then, chances are you had it on repeat. 1. I Like Dreamin'. Kenny Nolan.
I like dreaming, closing my eyes and feeling.
And here it is, the strangest one-hit wonder of 1977. Kenny Nolan's I Like Dreamin' spent months on the charts, peaking at number 3. But the lyrics are unusual. It's basically a ballad about daydreaming of a woman he loves, but who doesn't actually exist. I like dreamin' 'cause dreamin' can make you mine. So, just to recap, the guy's in love with his imagination, and yet America couldn't get enough of it. It's sappy, it's strange, and it's the ultimate soft rock earworm that defines one-hit wonders of 1977. So there you have it, the 10 one-hit wonders of 1977 that prove sometimes the stranger the song, the bigger the hit. From zodiac signs to telephone men to imaginary lovers, 1977 gave us some of the weirdest and most unforgettable tracks in pop history. Now I want to know, which of these do you secretly still love, even if the lyrics make no sense? Let me know in the comments. I'll be watching to see which one takes the crown. If you enjoyed this trip through 1977's strangest hits, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more music deep dives, and join us next time as we uncover even more songs you thought you'd forgotten. Because let's face it, sometimes it's the one-hit wonders that stick with us the longest.